YouTube channel-ish. So, dang, this is so cringe. Hi guys, so welcome to my YouTube channel. I never thought that I was ever gonna say this, but welcome to Cooking with Kim. We're gonna do something basic today just because, just to start off good. But learn how to cook with me and we'll both learn together. Today I will be making a tomato soup with some grilled cheese on the side, and yeah, let's get started. Okay, so what you're gonna want to do first is preheat. It says oven, but I don't want to use the oven, so I'm gonna use my air fryer. So we're just gonna preheat the oven or the air fryer at 395 for 15 minutes. You're gonna click start. So then after preheating your oven, you're gonna want to start chopping all of these up just so that it could fit in there. And we're gonna let all of these just bake and try for it to be softened up so that we could begin our soup. Another thing is I forgot to mention is make sure you wash up your tomatoes and all of it that you're gonna be using. So after you wash everything, this is when you begin the cutting process and everything. So I'm not a good cutter because I'm not big on cooking, but gotta learn. So that's why I'm making this video so that we could all learn together.
He needs some milk.
Y'all, now I was fighting for my life with that onion, but we're back. We've calmed ourselves down and everything, and we're gonna continue doing it. I decided to put it already in like the air fryer. I don't know, like it looks like that, but obviously we have to put I'm only gonna put 2 garlic cloves just because my mom, who's an expert at cooking, she told me to not put that much just because you don't want the soup to have a strong like smell of garlic. So that's what I'm doing right now. It's just opening, just removing this and stuff. And my dog's here. He also wants to try it. But we're just gonna put 2 cloves just because, I mean, that's what mother says. So, and mother knows best. So this is what it looks like for me right now. I'm gonna just like put a little bit of salt, so I could, I guess, capture the flavor already. But some salt, and then we're just gonna add some pepper, and then I don't have the fancy like little compartment for like to put the oil, so we're just gonna put a little bit of oil, just like that. I mean, I think that looks pretty good. So yeah. Then what we're gonna do is, now that like we're done chopping it up and everything, we're going to turn on our compartment and we are going to start making it softer. So yeah. So the video had said like 392, but I'm just gonna put it to 395, and it says for 50 minutes, and I don't know if I should leave it like for like half of that. So I think I am gonna leave it to 30 minutes just because this is the oven. I'm not using an oven, I'm gonna use an air fryer. So yeah, and then I'm just gonna click start and just hope for the best, just because this is my first time doing this. And yeah. So I already took out the roasted like tomatoes the bell pepper and everything, just because it looks like it's already good, in my opinion. I didn't give it like the whole 30 minutes. I gave it like 15 minutes. So it looks like this, and I think this is like kind of perfect, just because you don't want the soup to taste burnt. So yeah. Right now what I'm doing is I have already turned on the fan. I already have like the pot and everything like in like kind of highish, lowish heat. So right now we're just gonna put like some butter on it. So we're just gonna like simmer all, and it's not dirty, it's just like we in my household we like to cook a lot of beans, so I guess from constantly cooking all of that beans, it like kind of just stay in the pot. So yeah, and we're just gonna put some of that, and then yeah. So I already added all of the roasted vegetables and everything, and added like some 2 leaves of basil leaves. Right now I'm adding 1 cup of chicken broth. So I think I probably more, but then after I'm gonna put the heavy cream. Then we're going to add 1 cup of heavy cream. So I'm gonna just put that there. And yeah. So I did not have the blender that was needed for this. So what I had to do was completely take out all of the vegetables from here and actually blend it with like the blender that I have. So yeah, right now we're just gonna like wait. And yeah. So now that it's like kind of boiling, I'm gonna add 1 tablespoon of some like chicken powder. So we're gonna put that in there. I'm gonna add 1 like finger of salt. Just I guess kind of the same of pepper. And then we're gonna stir. So we're gonna stir and stir and stir and stir. I'm using a wooden spoon to do it. I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of convenient to like do this the tomato soup, just because my dad and my brother are sick. So hopefully it tastes good and they like it, because I work hard on this. So we're just gonna turn this. Just because, like, I guess to add more flavor, I just put another like 2 more leaves of basil, and this is what it looks like right now. So I don't think it looks that bad, but you know, what matters is how it tastes. So far that's what it looks like. I've just been letting it boil, but yeah. And then right now we're just gonna get started on our goat cheese. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the goat cheese. So I didn't make any bread because I don't have that much time. But I just grabbed like some like, it's called an everything bread, so it has like everything, seeds and all of that. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna put some butter on it, just so that it could sit well, or like not sit well. But just so it could like, I guess, be centered around it. So I just grab like a little tiny bit, but we're just gonna like put that, not that much. Not gonna lie, I'm not trying to hype myself up, but the tomato soup kind of has like the taste of Panera, in my opinion, you know. I'm not a chef or anything. This is my first time cooking like a big meal. But I think it tastes pretty good. Now, this is a lot. I'm not gonna use all of that because it looks like a lot. But I will put some butter. Put some butter on the pan. Just like over the bread will sit at. Yeah. So So I already added some cheese and all of that, and it's already ready, so that's a good thing. And I just added some cheese on like the outside, just to make it extra. So there's that.